What's up, everybody? Happy Labor Day. It is Monday, September 6th, 2021. My name's Billy Floyd. That is
the Commodore.
That's right, baby. We are the KitchenKillaz from Orlando, Florida. Classified as a touring acoustic duo, crashing kitchens around the country. Do it every Friday, and we do it
for free.
And tonight is our wrap-up, plus special guest musician, physician, magician. No, it's the other way around. Magician, physician, musician.
Bright, positive.
No, that's not right either.
Bubbly,
physician,
friendly person.
musician, magician. No,
You'll
she
get it.
told me the right order.
You'll get it.
Amber Crowley is with us tonight, which is going to be super cool. Fantastic creator, brilliant, genius, powerful, strong, creative, and super fun. Just so super fun. Lots of positive energy, really incredible music, fantastic writing structure, vocal melodies and lyrics, unmatched. So we're going to be chatting with Amber. It's been just about a year since we have chatted with our good friend Amber, which has been fantastic to watch her grow, her online presence grow, her dynamic solutions, her infiltration into the social media aspect in the world. She even has a TikTok now, rocking it on TikTok, Amber Crowley is. She's got a YouTube channel we're going to be talking about, a fantastic schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, for you young whippersnappers out there, trying to keep up with Amber Crowley is no joke. This woman is on the moves. She's making them, and it's getting crazy.
Guns out Monday.
That's right, guns out Monday.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Carlos. Yes.
That's right.
So it's good to see you guys. Thank you very much. What's up, Kathy? Hi from New Jersey. Love Amber Crowley. Right? Don't we all, Kathy? We're going to be chatting with her in just about 15 minutes. We got a little bit of a wrap-up to get through. We got a song to play for you guys, and then we're going to bring her on. So let's get to it. Last Monday, we had a really good wrap-up. A huge shout-out to everybody that joined us. We did the Drift Slide Collide music video to wrap the whole show, the Riggedy wrap-up. Played a little Supernova for you guys after a fantastic wrap-up. I think that was... I think Shelly Wheeler was here for last Monday.
That's right.
Shelly Wheeler, where are you? Shelly! But it's good to see you guys, and thank you so much for joining us. Monday was super cool. Great wrap-up on to Tuesday. What did we do Tuesday? That's right. Tuesday was a chill day. Nice and easy going. Nothing too crazy.
Super chill.
Prep for our private Patreon practice professionally as punctual and promised.
Yeah.
Something like that.
A lot of people think we go 1,000 miles an hour every single minute of every single day. And that's absolutely not
every
true.
other single minute of every other single day.
There are days where it's just completely quiet, relaxed, falling asleep on the couch,
charging all batteries,
watching Iron Man,
getting ready to
invest
power.
We're human.
Yes.
So that was kind of Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. It was pretty cool, man. Last Wednesday we had a pretty good jam, man. It was good. What were you about to say?
And today, as a matter of fact, but we'll get to today.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for you. It's good. It's good. So it was so we had a good Wednesday. We had a private Patreon practice. For those that don't know, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Wednesdays is private Patreon to our Patreon group. There's a Facebook Patreon group that is a private group that you're invited to once you become a Patreon member. Then you can engage in the Wednesday shows. The only show that we don't play on the private Patreon practice is the last Wednesday where we actually play at Castledore. However, that set list is determined by voting that happens during the Patreon-only show.
Patreon group.
So the patrons determine what songs we play at the Castledore Studio show, which is a beautiful shot over at Castledore with Dr. Alyssa Rose and Zach Cabral and the incredible cast and crew over at Castledore Studio, which was just super cool. So this past Wednesday was super chill. We had a really great Patreon practice. We played all the jiggity jams that we played this past Friday. Plus, we played we had a new song preview of a brand new song that we're working on right now. Unreleased. Patreon gets to hear the originals first. They get to hear the covers first. They get to recommend new songs
before I even add anything to it.
True. Yeah, they got the raw version.
This is the baseline.
That's the baseline 1.0 version right there.
Yeah.
It's getting to get crazy. So for those of you that joined us from all our Patreon patrons, thank you guys so much for continuing to do what you do. We wouldn't be able to do what we do if you guys didn't do what you do, because we play every Friday and we play for free. And we like to keep it for free, ladies and gentlemen. We like the music. We like the community. It's a good time. So the only way to do it for free is to be able to fund it somehow. And the only way to fund it somehow and grow and evolve is because of our Patreon patrons, because you guys are badass and with an awesome network. Just absolutely incredible people, surrounded by some solid people. And some of them in the feed right now. Shelly Wheeler, great to see you. Matthew Pfeiffer moving back to Orlando. Great to see you, dude. We're excited to have you. We got some great viewers in the house tonight. A bunch of fantastic people look like they're on the bit for the Physician, Musician, Magician, which I'm excited. Amber Crowley joining us in just about 13 minutes. Let's chat on Thursday. We did Drinking with OCD, Orlando Collector Deviants. That's right. our friends Steve and Trish.
Had a nice
Fantastic
little
show,
chat.
man. That was really cool.
Nice little chat with them.
Yeah, drinking isn't expected but encouraged. What is it? What is their...
It's not mandatory.
Mandatory,
but
but
it was
encouraged.
encouraged.
So everybody had a nice little
yeah.
tasty
Yeah,
beverage
yeah.
for a chat on Thursday with OCD,
We
Steve
did.
and Trish. Just kind of chatting about, life, love, the pursuit of happiness, KitchenKillaz, OCD, all the conventions coming up, what's been going on in the world. It was kind of nice. We kind of got a little behind-the-scenes background looking at KK and myself and the Great Commodore as individuals, and then we delved a little bit into KitchenKillaz, which was actually kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
It was kind of
It
refreshing.
was more just like we're hanging
We're just
out
chilling. Yeah, we're
with
just
some
hanging
friends.
out. Yeah,
With
hanging out with some
microphones in
friends.
our faces.
And drinks.
And drinks.
Yeah.
Don't forget the drinks.
And Trish sneaking the camera on and off and on and off and on and off.
She didn't want to be on camera at all,
Yeah.
but bless her heart,
Yeah.
she gave us a little
Yeah,
taste here
she's
and
fantastic. It was really good.
there. Great hair.
It was fantastic hair, just on point all the time, on point all the time. So last Thursday was super cool. We had a really good time, and a huge shout out to Steve and Trish for inviting us to be a part of their podcast and their interview. It was just really good. And they're great people, good photographers. They've been in the cosplay industry for a long time, just huge supporters of their local community. So if you guys have a chance to check out Orlando Collectors Deviants, make sure that you do that. OCD, fantastic, and good logoing as well. Good branding.
Dude, fantastic logos.
Really, really, really good logos, which was super cool. So thank you guys for joining us for that, and thank you for supporting Steve and Trish. They're super cool, and again, they bring so much positivity and support to the community. Just it's hard not to love people that just kind of pour their heart and soul into their local community and try to show people how awesome it is and how
They're
eclectic
passionate.
it really is. Super passionate.
They're passionate.
Super passionate. That's very
Epitome
true.
of passionate.
The epitome of passion, yes. And then this past Friday, we were hanging with Ashley Bray, Christy Hammonds, her boyfriend Norman, and the great and amazing, the infallible Morgan Wolfblood joined us. That was really, really cool. We got to meet Courtney, a good friend of Christy and Ashley Bray. Ashley Bray and Christy were our hosts this past Friday in Kissimmee. We had some fantastic pulled pork sandwiches.
On Hawaiian rolls.
On Hawaiian rolls. We had the brats with the sautéed onions and the ketchup and mayonnaise.
The
and
grandmother's recipe.
the blackburn recipe.
Ketchup and butter.
Ketchup and butter.
With Emerald's.
Emerald's original
Essence
Yeah.
Creole seasoning.
Yeah, so good. So
Yes.
good, man.
Very good.
Plus, we had the little apple pies, like the little cupcake apple
Dude,
pies with
those
the
were
icing in
super
it.
cute.
Oh, my goodness
Dude, as soon
gracious.
as I bit into it, all the icing, like I poured extra icing on mine. As soon as I bit into it, it all went all over my hand.
It's fantastic.
It was all over
It's
my
amazing.
face. I had to wash. I had to take a bath after I ate those. It was so good. Icing everywhere.
It was really. We had to take a bath.
Yeah.
So the food was really good on Friday. So a huge shout out to Ashley and Christy, Norman, Courtney, and Morgan for hosting us. We had a good time. Then you guys played a game called Phase 10.
I was trying to think of the name of that.
Yeah, you guys played a card game called
What a
Phase
fun
10.
game, dude.
It looked pretty fun.
I mean, I was introduced to the rules like periodically throughout the game. So like I was on to the next. Like
I know this. You were about 7 minutes into that game, and you went, "Are there any more rules you want to tell me about?" Like it was almost like they were making it up as they went along. They just didn't tell you what they were.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I'm playing a certain way and discarding and picking up, and they're like, "Oh no, we're not to that phase yet."
Yeah. We're not there. We're still on phase 1.
You got to get rid of all your cards. Oh,
okay. You didn't see that. I thought I
okay.
just made a mental choice to move on to phase 2. Like we're moving.
All
We're
right.
moving on to phase 2.
But
You
dude,
can't do that.
Fun game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
You guys had a blast, man. It was super, super cool. And the desserts were just tiny apple pies a la mode, which was awesome. Then the double chocolate, triple tiered fudge birthday cake. It was Christy Hammond's birthday. We were celebrating her birthday that night, which was super awesome. She had no idea it was going to happen. There was some good planning that went into it. Everybody took part from distracting her with conversation, with different distractions, with look over here, look over here. That's why they can't beat the Yankees. You know, the lights went down, the candles came out, and whack-whack-a-doodle, baby. We did a birthday song for Christy, and she had no idea it was coming, which was awesome. So we had a really good time this past Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's Monday, baby. And like it's a 3-day weekend for those Monday through Friday 8 to 5ers or 7 to 4ers or 6 to 3ers, whatever you want to call it. Aaron Stevens, what's up, girl?
Yo.
So we had a really good time this weekend. Saturday was a super, super productive day. Things here and there, lots of miles
Went
spent.
to Lowe's again.
Oh, yeah. Went to Lowe's again. I got to go this week again. I'm excited to get part 2. Yeah.
You're getting part 2 this weekend.
Yeah. This coming weekend. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. Don't judge. Michelle Hess, I like you. That's right. Toolboxes. What? What's up, Mama Floyd? Good to see you. Tell Papa Floyd we said hello. So Saturday was super cool, man. Had a good time. Got a lot done. It was very, very productive day.
Yeah.
You know. Sunday,
I got the yard done.
You got fantastic.
I love it.
Looked really good.
I love it when it looks like that.
It does. It's crisp and clean, and it's cool. It's clean cut. It's gorgeous.
You said you made a comment. I think it was Saturday. We're like, man, it looks like a golf course out there.
It does.
Like, yeah,
looks like a golf course. The edging is fantastic. It's top notch. It's like nobody. It's just fantastic. It's zip zip zip. Like I blink my eyes and it's done.
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah,
now.
you're getting very efficient at the entire process. Like you know exactly what to do.
It was about to rain, and I'm like, I'm gonna see how fast I can edge this entire lawn.
27 seconds done. And one line just literally looks like a golf course out there. It's fantastic. Like I've played on golf courses that have worse grass than that, and golf courses have fantastic grass.
They should.
Like the lines and the height and the roll and the pitch is just beautiful. But right out there, you can go out there and play a couple rounds. It's gonna be fantastic. Make sure you fill your divots. Don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Fill your divots, dogs.
Fill your divots.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it was nice. Nice and easy. Then the next thing I know, the great Commodore was off on his adventures for the weekend. The great Patio Furniture was off on his adventures for the weekend, and I got to hang at the house by myself for like 2 days, which is fantastic. I haven't gotten to do that. I don't know how long. I was so productive.
How was it?
I just did so much. It was awesome.
You did a lot.
I woke up. It was quiet. I was like, I love that sound. It was so nice. It was super cool, man. But
it's got to be refreshing because like this is your house.
It was nice.
And
it's
like,
just been a while since
to
that
yourself,
happened.
and like you don't get that very often.
No, it's very
to
rare.
Have that
so it was super cool. It was really nice. Like I missed everybody. Don't get me wrong, but like I was like, that's really nice. Like you guys hear that? Yeah, it's fantastic. Love that. Love it. Then here we are on Monday, man. We did some grilling, we did some chilling, we did some thighs on the smoker, some chicken thighs on the smoker. Josh Mullis, the Magic Foot, came in and made some jalapeno poppers with he made his own filling, which is super freaking cool. Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, fantastic.
Right.
And then we did some brats with the
there's Jello in it.
Jalapenos. And we did the dirt seasoning, the voodoo dirt seasoning, all over the brats, all over. Rolled them in a little bit of butter, and then rolled them in a little bit of seasoning. Threw it on. It's like 500 degrees in the smoker. That was it, man. I just let the smoker do its thing. It was fantastic. It was really good. Everything came out really well, aside from the fact that Josh did not remove the seeds from the jalapeno.
Hope you like it spicy.
That lit me up, dog. Then we were talking about my reactions to it, and I kept thinking about Hot Ones. And we started talking about that. Then we started talking about the Tenacious D version. We talked about the Gordon Ramsay version, and we watched both of those. They were fantastic. So we went from watching Billy like burn his tongue, like literally be like, I cannot feel my face right now. Like to now we're watching it. At least they got to experience it on the TV. I felt better about that. Like I got to transmute my feelings to the television, so I didn't have to manage it. Somebody else was suffering with me. I just felt better about that.
I haven't seen a lot of those episodes, but
funny.
One of the ones that I really enjoyed was John Mayer.
Oh yeah, John Mayer. It was really good.
He's a character.
Dude, such a talented musician. He literally made up a song right there as they were sitting there doing the interview. It was so they gave him a guitar and he made up a song right there. It was just incredible. Tenacious D and Kyle Gass did it too, or Jack Black and Kyle Gass did it too. It was just so cool, man. So today was nice and easy, man. We had a good time. Not Scraps, what's going on, everybody? Matt McIver in the house. Great to see you, love. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Good to see you, sir. And we hope you guys are having a really good one. We got Amber Crowley sitting in the wings. We got one song to play for you guys. Then we're going to be chatting with musician, physician, magician. Magician, physician, musician. La 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 la. Should it be alphabetical?
That's what I was trying to figure out just now. But if you got
magician, musician, physician.
Magician, musician.
LMNOP,
That's hard to say.
Yeah, magician, musician, physician.
Magician, musician, musician. I just play guitar.
Yeah. Amber will tell us how to say it. She's a doctor. She's a physician. She's all the things. She's a superhero. Next thing you know, not surprising, she's probably going to be the next person to fly on Blue Origin and become an astronaut. Like if anybody's going to do it, Amber's going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she'll have 7 titles.
Yeah, she has 27 titles now.
Yeah.
She's got a pre-release for a brand new album we're going to be talking about as well. We're going to go over her incredible schedule, talk about a mover and a shaker. She does not play around. She plays Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 shows, sometimes on Fridays, and working with the specific scheduling that we have to manage. But man, this girl books up her calendar quickly. So if you guys are looking to work with Amber Crowley, like us, you got to fight for it. You got to fight. I had to fight 3 people and a penguin to get her on the show tonight because she was very busy. And let me tell you, I underestimated the penguin. Don't do that. They're very sneaky, very fast. You have to watch their flappers. You underestimate the flappers. Don't do that. They're very fast, very quick. So we got one song we're going to play for you guys, then we're going to be chatting with Amber Crowley, and we hope you guys are having a good one. Allison Basie, good to see you, and we really appreciate you spending some time with us tonight. See if anybody can give Mama Floyd a hand. She's like, is anyone else having trouble with the feed? Mine keeps stopping, and I get the blue circle. So hope you guys are enjoying it and doing your thing. We seem to be okay. Looks like the feed is up on our end. But internet is we are slaves to technology. That's it. We just ebb and flow.
Slaves to the blue circle.
Slaves to the blue circle.
Once it's there, you can't. You got to just wait on it.
That is also true.
Blue circle's the boss.
Also true. So let's do a little of this. Stand by. Oh, yeah. Is that what you want? You want to sit with those? Is that loud enough for you?
No.
Sweet. Let's try this. This is called color change. When you step away, the colors change, the vibes remain the same. I feel it as you walk the path that leads you far away from me. Without the map, I must erase the product I anticipate. The way we had to what we had before, our lives are bound to fade. Oh, 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 oh. Sometimes I will not ruminate for real. Now we can make it last. We can bind our hearts this way for every day we lay and wait. The way that we communicate, the good, the bad, the joy and sad, because our lives are bound to fade. Oh, here we go. We fly, we flow through the heart of rainbows. Oh, as colors change, we ebb and we flow. See those colors change. All right now, as we walk away, our colors change. Combine the love, we make our way, and now we walk and make it last. And live a life we feel the fate. Now every day we laid away, protected through a love's embrace. The way we had to what we had to do. This how we fly to fade. Oh, here we go. We fly, we flow through the heart of rainbows. Oh, as colors change, we ebb and we flow. Here we go, we fly, we flow through the heart of rainbows. Oh, as colors change, we ebb and we flow. All right now, see those colors change. All right now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, she got the colored hearts.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. That was a little color change for you guys. That's right. Let me do this one. There it is. I missed that one. I didn't see it. So we'll leave that up there for a couple seconds. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. My name is Billy Floyd, and that is, for those of you just joining us, we're the KitchenKillaz, baby. We're getting ready to chat with the one and only, the amazing, the magnanimous, the omnipotent.
Oh, I thought you were waiting on me to say it. Amber Crowley.
Amber Crowley, that's right.
Y'all ready for us to bring in Amber Crowley?
Y'all ready for this? Hey, hey.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Amber? How are you, love? Oh, man, she's so funny.
You.
I love Amber. Amber, you're
like
great.
Color Change. That's a great song. It's got a nice flow to it. I was singing along. I love it.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you. I appreciate that. That was it was nice and super and groovy and poppy, and it was like, all right, cool, man.
I love
Like,
it. The
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Love
Yeah, and
it.
you're a fan of the rainbows, Amber Crowley. Most of the time, we look at some of your, your branding and your imagery and stuff like that. You got a lot going on with rainbows and love and community, and chatting about the Circle of Love. The pre-release today was August 30th, just not that long ago, about a week ago. Did a little pre-release. Excited to share new music with you, which is kind of crazy because you just put out a new YouTube video as well just a few days ago, which is freaking awesome. A little Rosie the Riveter action, and I like how you always dress out the part. Like she
Thank
dresses up
you.
like Rosie the Riveter, which is just super cool, man.
It brings more to the video. I like it.
It does bring some authenticity, you know, some connection, which is really cool. So thank you so much for joining us, Amber. We know you're busy looking
My
at your
pleasure.
schedule. Looks like you're playing 5 to 6 days a week, which is fantastic.
it.
Really, really,
Very grateful.
yeah, really leaning on the live stream, which we
Love
talked a
it.
little bit during the pre-show, like how people
Yeah.
are adapting to the live streaming capability, and some people are a little hard set to even go back to playing the live shows in the venues as much as they have the opportunity to play live streams now, just because you can go live with a nice setup in a private part of your own room at your own time. You can conduct your own set list. You don't have to worry about a lot of the
Whenever you
know,
want.
yeah, a lot of the stuff that comes along with playing the live venues. You just kind of do whatever you want. You get to kind of run your own show.
Minimize interruptions.
Yeah, you're the boss. You're the captain, the grand poobah, if you will.
Yeah.
Plus,
all
the
that good
fans
stuff,
are
and-
so fabulous. The fans are so fabulous.
That is true, especially in Florida. I usually keep my fan running even at night when I'm sleeping with the AC on. But I do
Oh,
love a good
Billy.
fan. I love a good fan.
So many great people out there.
Oh, yeah, and the coolest thing is, like, instead of, playing a local venue where you have the local people come in, you can have people like Dana Ricker come in from Canada. You can have people like Amber Crowley, Lisa Baker, like some incredible people from all over the nation,
Not
all
anywhere
over the
near.
world.
Not anywhere near
Yeah,
where you are.
Matt McIver, hours and hours away. Amber, I
Absolutely.
remember we were talking briefly about you streaming live to the Philippines, which I think there's like a 12-hour difference there. There's a heck of a difference over in the Philippines, but it gives us the ability to kind of stream and to touch base with different communities all over the planet at the same
Absolutely.
time from a nice local location, aka your house, your studio, which is
I
super
agree.
cool. And it's been it's been a lot of fun to kind of see how that whole thing goes. But before we get too far, let's chat about the video that you just put on YouTube. And then if it's okay with you, I'd like to play it for everybody if that's okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you
it's
so much
Rosie
for
the
having me.
Riveter. Oh, of course, Rosie the Riveter, uplifting original song, indie folk pop music, empowering women. So let's chat about that, Amber, because I think that one day young ladies will write songs about you, just like you're writing songs about Rosie the Riveter. So let's chat about that. Like we're in the ebbs and throes of Labor Day today. Welcome, happy Labor Day, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying
Yes,
it.
happy Labor
But
Day.
Rosie the Riveter and her energy really resonated with you. So would you mind explaining a little bit about the song, like the motivation behind it, and kind of what was the catalyst to push you to create it?
Oh, thank you so much for that's a great question. I was on my way to a 5-mile run, and I was in the car, and I just heard Rosie the Riveter, the voice of Rosie the Riveter, and I had been reading about Rosie. Represents thousands and thousands of women from World War II in 1943, who for the first time worked outside the home. Here it's hard for us to imagine that women didn't have the opportunity to work outside the home in the 1940s. Most women worked inside the home. And so when the men went off to war, they had the opportunity to go in, and they answered the call of the red, white, and blue to go in and work in the factories, the shipyards, the uniform mills. And many people think that it was the Rosies and who riveted, that was it's like a drill making of the ships and the munitions, that they helped to win the war. And so she represents a strong, iconic women, and they paved the way for women today who work outside the home as well.
And I like that that continuously one of the main things that you've always supported is creativity and empowerment. Like helping people understand how truly influential and powerful they can be. And to use that power for good. And it's interesting because especially in your profession outside of music, you're also known as you're a physician. So you see some things that us normal, muggles don't see on a daily basis. Some things that you've been opened up to, some things that you've experienced that us, working in a food bank and working with an HVAC company as IT guy, we don't really run in to the elements of the world that you run into. And I would imagine, like, with that additional influx of information, that experience, you still make a choice to be happy. You still make a choice to be beautiful and to share beauty and to share love. And those are not easy positions to be in when you see a side of life that not everybody is introduced to, and you choose to rise above it, which not everybody makes that choice. So to see that you're able to not only translate that to your own personal life, but then share that with the community and motivate other people to not only empower them to see their strength, but to also choose to see the prettier side of life and the beautiful side of life, not to be naive to the dark, but to prioritize it.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you. We're just telling you what you do. So it's it's really cool to kind of see that. Yeah, and she's humble too. She's very humble.
Yeah.
She's very humble. So with that said, Amber, would it be okay if we played your Rosie the Riveter song? Is that cool?
I would love it. Yes, and I wanted to let you know that the shirt that I'm wearing in that was my husband's shirt in 1980. Okay, that shirt
That's
was
awesome.
Before Facebook even existed, before the computers were many computers. But he had that shirt for some reason. He had it. He still had it from the 1980s, and it was hard to find something that fit because it fit me. And so anyway, that's the story. It was his shirt. He donated it for the video.
That is so awesome. Mary Ann Kurt put up a comment and said, my mom was a Rosie the Riveter, and her name was actually Rosie.
Mary, that's so cool. My love to your mom.
Right? Like, I like the connections here. Dana Ricker also, my grandmother worked during the war in an aircraft factory, literally riveting. She used to joke that she put more holes in them than the enemy ever did.
No. That is awesome, Dana, my friend. Good to see you.
Yeah, so most certainly this will definitely resonate with some people. Let's see if we can get that up here real quick. Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, no more adieus.
No more.
No more adieus.
No more adooing. Adieu.
No more adieus. No more adieus for something like this. But we hope you guys enjoy this. This is Rosie the Riveter, of the Rosie the Riveter song by Amber Crowley. We have the link right now up in the chat. So go ahead and check that out, guys. And here we go.
In 1943, it was World War II. I answered the call of the red, white, and blue. A man was drafted there with jobs to fill in the factories, the shipyards, and the uniform mills. Now I'm working in a factory, making history. I'm working for victory. They call me Rosie. Whoa, everybody knows me. Rosie the Riveter, rain or shine, I'm working the assembly line. Recruited, we could do it standing proud and strong. For that man-sized job, I was up at dawn. Trading Davy scuds with lace and frills for a polka dot bandana and a metal drill. With callous hands, we earned our pay, building ship munitions and fighter planes. They call me Rosie. Whoa, everybody knows they are.
I love it, man. That's so good. That was so fantastic. I love it, Amber. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That was so cool. I mean, it's hard to not sing and dance and play music to that, like as you're listening to it. Like I think people just involuntarily do it. Next thing you know, they're just like playing along, singing along. It's so cool, man. It was a super fun song. And thank you so much for, dude. Are you kidding? Thank you for sharing that with us. That was awesome. You know, I know we talked a little bit before we jumped on the show. You were talking about the pre-release that you had on August 30th. You posted on your Amber Crowley Music. By all means, everybody, make sure you head over to Amber Crowley Music on Facebook and like and subscribe and follow and all that good stuff. So you pre-released The Circle of Love. So let's chat a little bit about that, Amber. Can you kind of walk us through the discography, what you guys have on that, like what tracks you're working with, and kind of where The Circle of Love came from? Because again, seems to be in your wheelhouse of positivity and empowerment and love and happiness and all that good stuff.
Yes, thank you for asking. It's a circle of love around the globe. I'm hugging all of you right here. All right.
She's so cute.
You know, I think about the internet and the ability that we have to reach out to people around the world right now, and it is like a circle of love. What I found over the last year is that from the people that I've met all over the country through the shows, and between the fans and the friends and the other musicians, everybody believes in happiness and love and kind acceptance. And that's what people want. We want peace and love in our life. And so it really has helped me to kind of extend my parameters and feeling like we can be connected around the globe to places I've never been, and meeting women from awesome India and Indonesia, Philippines, all over Australia. It's been wonderful. So the circle of love extends around the globe, and we are all part of the circle of love as being on this planet.
Yeah, it's I kind of wanted to show this as well, so that kind of gives you a good idea. Now, is this the official album cover artwork that we're looking at? Did I find the right thing?
I did. I did the artwork. I'm a very much of a DIY kind of gal, so I've done all the artwork on it. And my on the album itself, I play all the instruments except for the bass. And other than that, so I play the keyboard, harmonica, ukulele, and the 12-string guitar. So we just did the tracks, and I do all the harmonies myself. So we keep it we keep it simple that way. It's Bruce McLean and I working together. So he's awesome to work with.
Yeah, how you've mentioned his name before. You've worked with him in the past. What other project have you worked with him on?
Oh, he is so awesome. I have done the 2 albums that I have out right now is the Mother Earth that came out last year, and also Amber Waves. So we did 2 albums last summer. And this summer we are doing 2 albums also. This one's coming out right now, and then the next one will come out with 12 songs on around Thanksgiving. That's going to be called The Gift of Song. So that will
Gift of Song.
Yeah, that will have 12 new songs. That'll be The Gift of Song. I can do that song for you if you want tonight, but it's a new song. So I'm loving recording with him, and but it's all, finding the balance between recording and live streaming and writing the new songs. And I'm so grateful for my audience and my fans, because they encourage me to keep on with playing the new songs, and I'm just so grateful for them and for you guys too. Yeah.
Oh, same. Now we so this is your album is available on Apple. And now, is it available on other social media networks, or are you just kind of focusing on Apple Music where it's available there?
The pre-release is on Apple until Thursday. On Thursday, it will be available on all social networks. In fact, you can go to Facebook and Instagram and just go to the music icon that when you do your stories, go to music, and you can add the music to your story or to your Facebook. I think it's free to do that on Facebook and Instagram.
And I see Rosie the Riveter on here too.
Yeah, Rosie the Riveter,
yeah, buddy.
It's got 2 keyboard songs. I've only been playing the keyboard for a year. I don't know if you knew that, but it's only been a year. And Feel the Moonlight and Be the Light are the 2 keyboard songs that are on there. And so I'm very excited about that. And that's the first time I've recorded keyboard. And also Surf Rock and Brand New Day are the 2 ukulele songs.
Nice. And then look at Amber growing it up, man. Bringing all the new instrumentation in there.
Yeah,
growing and evolving and
I'm
making it happen.
loving. We were just talking about that before. How much things have changed for the better over the past year, and I'm so grateful for that. And you guys too. You've grown so much. It's very inspiring.
Oh,
Yeah.
same. It's one of the things that we'll chat about your schedule right after a song, because I was looking at your schedule a little earlier. You're moving and grooving. We chatted a little bit about it. You're playing 5-6 shows a week. Which is incredible, and we're going to chat with Amber this incredible schedule, and she's going to tell you the diet that she's on that keeps her filled with energy and happiness. It's fantastic. It's an incredible diet.
You're inspiring, seeing your schedule,
and she
then
works out.
You're
she
talking
makes
about
it happen.
keeping a balance between your schedule and live shows and writing all that music. You've released 2 albums last year. You got another one now, and working on another one after that. Like you're writing like crazy. You're giving the fans what they want 5 nights a week. That's incredible.
Crushing
I'm loving it. I am loving it. I absolutely am.
She's loving it.
Well, it's clear. It's clear
I
that
put
you're
in a
loving
lot
it
of
because you're putting it in.
A lot of hours. I do.
Oh,
I do.
Absolutely. And you get to kind of see the fruits of your labor. When you see and you're part of such a super cool community, and people are so inspired by our music, and we have a really great community of creators that kind of try to motivate each other and try to see where each other is, and kind of hold each other accountable and push each other and motivate each other and stand behind each other, and support going in and out of different feeds. You're in our feed when we're live. When we see you live, we try to jump in there and give it a little, hey, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. And it's always awesome. And there's some great stuff like Marianne Kurt, great energy, Amber, spreading positive messages.
Marianne.
Dana Ricker, if you're ever feeling down, just watch one of Amber's videos, a shot of positivity from the doctor herself.
Thank you, my good friend. Dana has been so supportive. Dana and I have been, like we have too, Billy, like right from the beginning, right when live streaming started. And honestly, I didn't really know what was going to happen. We didn't really know it was a miracle to me that live streaming took off the way it did for my music, and that it connected with so many fans from all over the world. So I'm very, very grateful for that, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, you mentioned a little earlier, a couple minutes ago, that there was one of the songs that you might be okay to play for us.
Oh yeah. Is there anything in particular you want to hear? I mean, I can do Circle of Love. That's fine. Yeah.
I love Circle of Love. That sounds fantastic. The title track
from the brand new album.
All right, that's the Circle of Love, and I'm reaching out to all of you with a big hug and Circle of Love around the globe right here. A circle is so much finer than a line. Nobody cuts in front and nobody's left behind. With kindness we could all join hands. The circle of love could reach around the world. It's a circle of love, circle of love, circle of love, circle of love, circle of love. Can you feel the love? Strong and joined together and alone. It's a circle of love. Circle of the sun and the moon are circles of the blood. Arms are a circle and I'm giving you a hug. Earth is around the sun. Light united all around. It's a circle of love. 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 circle of love.
Dude,
To all of you.
I love it, Amber. It's so pretty. No, she's hugging everybody. I love that. She's like, I'm hugging everybody.
With her circle of love.
Everybody started doing the red circles with the hearts. You know.
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
started
yeah.
doing that.
And
It's
making it happen.
different. Anne, thank you, Anne. I appreciate that.
The circle of love. I dig it, man. I
love
dig it, man.
And yes,
Thank you for
Dana, I
playing.
agree. Mhm.
Yeah, thank you for playing that for us, Amber. That was super sweet. And
My
you guys, you can head over to, you can find the pre-release September 9th, 2021 is and you can preview it right now if you head over to Apple Music, music.apple.com. We get the link right there up in the chat. You guys can go ahead and click and preview and do all that cool stuff and check out all those songs before they are released. I like the pre-release idea. It gives everybody a little sneak peek, you know, of what's going on, and it feels kind of fancy too. Like you know, we have a pre-release coming out. It's like, oh, we're all professionals. We're professionals. Yes, let's play fantastic. So let's chat about this this schedule you've got, Amber. Now, we're all kind of newish to streaming, but we were all kind of thrust into the opportunity of it because live music venues were taken away. So everybody kind of had to evolve. Some people quit. Some people gave up. Some people tried the live streaming but didn't
Not
really
us.
jive with it. But you, Amber, you rocked in
You
both
too.
boosters and pushed it forward, and right now killing it with this incredible calendar. Just for this week. I know we chatted a little bit before, and there may be some changes that are happening to this current schedule, but it's so awesome to see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. She's like, I can't do one on Thursday, so we're going to do 2 on Friday. How about that? How we do that? We got a KitchenKillaz show at 7:05. Wait a minute, that's us. Yay. That's fantastic. Tiki Tuesday at 5 p.m. Now, you've been doing Tiki Tuesday and Good Vibe Friday for quite some time now. And it looks like the Wednesday Crossroads show at the UK. I've seen that on your schedule as well. Now, Marvin Velasquez, songless celebrity guest, streaming to the Philippines, Amber Crowley. So awesome. So incredible to see. A nice, busy calendar, and you find a way to healthily work this into your day while still staying healthy, working out, being involved, being a magician, physician, musician, making it all happen, keeping a positive outlook, and then managing a healthy relationship that you have as well, which kind of bakes in the reason that now we talked about Fridays and Saturdays a little in the pre-show. You've gotten a little bit of this personal time back that you're able to kind of invest how you see fit.
Really good. Yeah.
You know, instead of being you know, tied to the venue or tied to the schedule or tied to, I have a 45-minute set, but when you play at a venue, you know, you got to get there a couple hours early, then you got to wait to play, then you got to wait a couple hours. So a 45-minute set is a 6-hour day. You
That's
know,
right.
and
I'm
some
very
people
grateful
don't.
for live streaming. Yeah.
Right
Absolutely.
now, you just walk into your studio, you hit the on button, you hit the go live button, and you're
Yeah.
there.
You start
I
playing.
love
You're
it.
set up and you're ready to go. When you're done and you're broken down and your show's over, you're like, great. You put your guitar down, you mute your mics, you turn off your board, you turn off the lights, you walk out.
Absolutely.
I
I
love
love
it.
it. I really do. I really do. And
I
think
love it.
gives you the opportunity to share some of your original songs as well, and feeling like it was difficult at first because you don't feel the same. It's a different kind of a connection that you have with the fans, and
Agreed.
it took getting used to. You know, you finish a song, and when you're playing live, you always would hear people automatically clapping, hopefully, and here you would hear that, but you get used to it. That you get used to seeing all the comments come up and all the hundreds of positive comments that come from all over the world. It's just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And so I'm very grateful for that. And so I'm not going to go back to live shows right now. I'm sticking with the live streaming like we were talking about. I'm very, very happy to be doing it and very grateful to have the opportunity. 10 years ago, we didn't have this kind of an opportunity. No.
No, not at all. And it's really incredible to see the opportunity that people have now to be able to use such an awesome platform to go live within seconds. Within seconds, you can have something that you want to share with the world literally be shared with anybody in the world that is interested in seeing it and listening to it. And you can do it in a moment. The ability to connect has never been easier. And if we take the technology that we have today and we see how far we've come in the last 10 years, imagine where we're going to be in 10 more years.
Absolutely.
You know,
And
like-
And I am just I have enough of a positivity, I guess that's what you would call it, that I really feel that the message of good vibes can be transmitted through the internet all
Yeah.
over the world. I do believe that is true. I believe the internet can be a very positive thing to connect all of us. And that's what the Circle of Love is about, really, when I wrote that. It's about connecting with people throughout the world in a positive way and kind of changing the vibration of the world right now with our music. And we are creating a positive vibration there that we're all part of. So that's how I look at the Circle of Love there.
Yeah, that's a healthy way to
Yeah.
look at it, man.
Absolutely, and not just with the music, but with the connections that we make with the community and the support that we give each other, and the smiles and the great conversation. Definitely all over the internet. The one thing we haven't figured out yet is smell through the internet. We're trying to get that smell-o-vision up and running.
like on Friday nights when we're in the kitchen and just the kitchen is just full of incredible
I know,
like
that's
those
tough.
fragrances, those like feel at home, a holiday, welcoming, warm, embracing your soul fragrances. Like we would love to be able to, speaking of fragrances, Glendale, when we crashed his kitchen, we did the Italian. Glendale just popped in, a fantastic musician, incredibly positive dude. Twice we've crashed his kitchen. The last time we did an Italian night, and I wanted to encapsulate just the feel of the home. It was so amazing, and the smells were so incredible. It was very family. It was a lot of love and a lot of friendship and a lot of positivity. And it was like, how can we get this to Carl Nunez in Holland? Like, how do we get this feeling, this immersive emotion of being in such a positive environment? Like, we can try to do our best to translate it through audio and video, but there's that specific element, like you were talking about. The element is a little bit different. So it's like, since we can't really give so much of the element, we have to give a little bit more to see if we can kind of make up for it, which is why we try to describe the smells and describe the food and describe the flavors so much, because smell-o-vision doesn't exist yet.
Not yet.
Not
Yet. And we should totally use that for good, by the way, when it does come out, because it's a tool is a tool is a tool. It's like
Absolutely.
we want to share positive energy and positive smells, but we'll get there one day. We'll be able to do it. Like digital stuff. Just here you go. Here's a bite of this incredibly
We've got dozens of engineers just
Lots.
hard at work
ready to rock and roll.
trying to get that up and running.
Drones. There we go. We could have drones fly in, grab a smell from the house,
Put
fly
it in a Ziploc bag.
fly to Dana Ricker real quick, and then he'll just walk out and he'll open the bag and he'll just go. That's so good. One day we'll get there, Amber. We will get there. So yeah, let's chat about this. Your schedule that you have going on now. Some of these are staple shows. Your Tuesday, your Tiki Tuesday, and your Good Vibes Friday. You've had for quite some time.
That's true,
So-
for over a year. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
a year and a half. Uh-huh.
The other shows that you have, your Monday night shows or your Wednesday shows, even the Marvin Velasquez song list, celebrity guest in the Philippines, are these shows that are also repetitious throughout the week? Or are these shows that you kind of fill and you book and you reach out and you schedule and you're invited to? How does that all work for your weekly calendar?
Well, I really have to keep a balance between, the shows and Facebook shows, especially, and, my recording and my writing and my rehearsing. And so I try to keep a balance with it all. And this week it was a pretty busy week, but those are just the only two shows I do every week are the Tiki Tuesday at 5:00 Eastern time and Good Vibe Friday at 5:00 Eastern time as well. And those have been consistent. And the other shows, I do periodically. I might do once a month, a show for the Philippines. And by the way, the Marvin show is the Philippine show is going to be Monday morning. And he asked me
nice.
to reschedule that to Monday morning. Now it's at 8 a.m. because it's 8 p.m. in the Philippines. Now I had to buy an app, a world app, for the world clock, so that I would be able to convert all these time zones and try to keep all the time zones straight. And find the right, and maybe you found the same thing, you're finding the right time zone. Right now, I'm kind of struggling with, there's people that are in Indonesia. I had a noon show, and that was a really good show for them. So I may go, after I'm done with my recording, I may add a noon show in someday during the week, just so that we can reach that part of the world. Australia, when we have our 5:00 show, Australia's having their morning. So that kind of works out good in that way. But it's been incredible, just the different time zones and how much I've learned about different areas of the world and their cultures and the incredible people that I've connected with. It's been a wonderful experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because it's cyclical, and you meet people that meet other people that meet other people, and the next thing you know, you have people like Matt McIver and Dana Ricker on two totally different sides of the planet.
Awesome. Hi,
working
Matt.
together, working together, creating and producing music together, that we've all met each other through this cool little online community. Even though I've never met Dana Ricker in person, I've never met Matt McIver in person, we've never met you in person, but I feel like through the community and through like supporting each other, we kind of have. It just
Absolutely.
feels like we have already.
And
so when I do see you, it's going to be like great to see you.
And we've seen each other grow over the last year to year and a half, and it's very exciting to see you and Dana and Matt and everybody growing with their music and progressing, and we kind of learn from each other as well. And and it's always changing. In terms of like TikTok. This last couple weeks, I decided to get involved in TikTok because of the way that they relate to YouTube. So I am on TikTok. If you are on TikTok.
That's right. Everybody go and find Amber. How do we find you on TikTok, Amber? I'm going to do it right now.
Just Amber Crowley Music.
We're doing it right now. I'm going to jump in right now. We're jumping into TikTok. There it is. We're going to follow Amber Crowley Music. If you guys have a TikTok, make sure you follow Amber. If you don't have a TikTok, make sure you find Amber and follow Amber, because I guarantee you it's going to be awesome. And that little tiny dose of positivity is somehow sometimes all people need to get them through the day. So let's find Amber Crowley. There she is. Hello, Amber Crowley. Okay, Amber, we are now following you. Look at you. You're getting some fantastic views already. I love it.
Well,
I love it. Making it happen. Excellent. From 48 in your first video to 703 in your latest video. Super cool. So guys,
if you guys know that, okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, of course. So make sure you find it. It's at Amber Crowley on TikTok. Super simple. Make sure you go and throw a follow and follow her up. See what's going on. TikTok is a super cool platform with a lot of really interesting information. You'll learn a lot about different things around the world. Not granted, on most social media platforms, there's going to be something that you may not resonate with on TikTok. That's okay. Yeah. Just like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It doesn't matter. However, Amber Crowley's on TikTok, and that's reason enough to get one. So get a TikTok, sign up, and follow Amber Crowley on TikTok.
I know that most of the people that listen on TikTok are younger. I looked at the demographics, but I have messages for young girls that I think that, especially for younger girls, or that I feel that, like the Rosie the Riveter, that I feel like they may not even know who Rosie the Riveter was. And so, so I like to kind of reach out. I'm just today writing a song about Science Girl, about girls in science. So that's
awesome.
Today, and it's about girls in science. So I'm just still working on it, but I hope to share that on TikTok as well, because I'm being interested in science because of me being a physician. But I really want to help to support girls in science and engineering. So I think that there's ways that we could use TikTok, even though it is a younger platform.
Absolutely,
but, reach out to those people as well.
Yeah, when you know that something is specifically used by a certain demographic, then you realize that that's in a demographic that we can appeal to, because such a massive percentage of that demographic is using that specific platform. So, there's a huge target audience out there for people that I think they could find benefit in your word and in your advice and in your perspective.
So. Yeah,
absolutely. And it's a choice. They can choose to, or they cannot choose to. It's like, it's frustrating sometimes from an older generation to try to teach a younger generation something they don't want to be taught, or they already know, or this, that, and the other. But it's a choice. People can choose to absorb it or listen to it and learn it and apply it, or not. But the thing about it is to get it out there, to put it out there and to give people the opportunity to connect to it and learn, because we don't always know who we inspire. We don't always know who listens. We don't always know who's taken those recommendations, that inspiration from a song or from a live stream, and applied it to their life. We'll never know how many people do it. Just trust that it is happening.
Absolutely. And I love that people shared their stories about the Rosie Riveter today.
How cool was that, right?
So cool. That made me feel so good. Oh my God.
And that's good, because that's kind of what that's
song. It's not that many people write about 1943. I mean, they just don't. And
It's true, but it's like, you got to remember your roots, man. You got to remember. And Rosie the Riveter, the idea and the concept of Rosie the Riveter was so motivational at that time. Like you said, it really saw a complete demographic shift in what people were doing in their day-to-day environment and how it moved the nation forward and helped us succeed, in a world war. Which was really incredible because and you're absolutely right. There go all the men to war, and women were the educators, and they were homemakers, and they were lovers, and they were they taught people, and they taught their children, and they took care of everything, and they tried to be a great neighbor and a great influence and a great supportive structure. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, they're in warehouses, and they're they're on assembly lines, and they're building airplanes and tanks and firearms. So the men that are over at war have something to use.
Women.
Not thousands and
thousands of women. It's just amazing. And they had a paycheck for the first time too, and they felt like they had a sense of purpose outside of the home.
So awesome.
Not that working in the home doesn't have a purpose, but raising kids, yes, understandable. But now they had a purpose, and they went to work, and they really used their muscle, and got in there. They got their paychecks, and so it was an amazing thing, really.
And Amber's got some guns too. Don't let her lie to you. Rosie the Riveter's not the only one with guns. Look at that, nailing it. Question for you, Amber. You're a very efficient and effective person. You sound like you have a very structured and regimented schedule that kind of keep you checking all the boxes on a daily basis. What do you find motivates you the most to get up in the morning and to go about your day and invest the energy properly and keep a smile the entire time? Like, what is that little soul inside of your mind? What is it saying to you? How is it motivating you? Where's that come from?
Well, many times it comes from I wake up in the morning and I have messages from all over the world of people that have given me positive feedback on a song or on the live stream or in general. So it's the positive feedback that I get. But it's also, I wake up and I do yoga a lot of times in the morning. I try to get, centered and really get my energy flowing with yoga. And so that's what I do also in the morning is I do yoga and meditation. And that helps to keep me centered and not feel overwhelmed by the hundreds of comments. You see what I'm saying? I mean, there's a positive. I love that there's such a great communication with people, but it's just I also need to center, and I need to be open to the new music coming through. It's so easy to get busy with all the tasks that you need to do, the social media and this and that you don't leave room for the new songs to come through. And part of our success, I believe, as musicians is letting those new songs come through and making the time for that. So it's all keeping a balance. You're right about that.
Yeah, it's I found, like, personally, to be able to keep new music coming, I need to be able to capture it when the inspiration hits right now.
Absolutely.
So I have guitars everywhere. Like, there's normally one in my room, there's one here, there's one at my job, like in my office. So it's right there. I try to keep it right there because when it falls into my mind, I try to record it real quick on my phone, just get a little snippet so the inspiration doesn't go away. Because the worst thing any recording artist can ever do is, I don't need to record it, I'll remember that. No, you won't. Record it.
That's right. I have a recording right here, Songwriter Pro.
That's
it.
That,
and I'll have it in the car with me too. So sometimes when I'm driving, songs will come to me. So try not to do it while I'm driving though.
Yeah. Be safe. Arrive alive, everybody. But yeah, capture those moments. Because when they hit, you want to grab them because you think, no problem, that I'll remember this. This will happen again. But that's not true. It doesn't always happen again. And those moments, sometimes when they go, those little golden moments that you think you'll always remember, and you don't have to record it. Record it. It's so easy. There's free applications you can get for your phone, for your computer, for any digital device that you have that you can use an audio recorder. Most of the phones come with something built in already to at least do basic audio recording. If you guys want to do editing and structuring, there's also applications where you can do full multi-track editing on your phone. So make sure you record it, put it down, but always put yourself in that place to accept that inspiration when the universe is delivering it, because you never know when it's going to hit.
10 minutes later, it's hard
out.
to get back.
Yeah, it's hard to get back. You got to capture it while it's there, and
that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, you want it to be true, and you want it to be real, and you want it to be, of that natural essence of creativity. Instead of saying, "Man, I had this idea 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago to write the song about the thing. Let me see if I can put myself back in that emotional mindset." And there's a little bit of synthetic feeling to that when I have to purposely put myself back in an emotional mindset than when it's natural and I'm in it. Yeah. If I'm in it now and it's natural, I'm like, oh man, the words and the harmonies and the vocal melodies, they they hit me so fast. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, let me record it as fast as I can. So I like that,
Yeah.
Amber, to try to
Yeah.
keep yourself centered is number one, to stay
And I
centered.
Absolutely, and I think that because we have a venue, that online venue to share our new songs with. That's one of the things that I'm so happy about, is that when I come up with a new song, is that I can then play it for my fans and friends and the audience that is online. And I love getting the feedback about the new songs. I was especially very nervous about playing my first original keyboard song. And that was Feel the Moonlight, because I had never performed on the keyboard before. I've only been playing it for a year. And so it made me very nervous to kind of play it. But my fans made me feel very comfortable about it. I played it for my family first. And as I play it, I get better at it. But the song was meant to be done on the keyboard. So I really needed to perform it on the keyboard. And so they inspire me and motivate me. So I'm very, very grateful that I've got such a wonderful group of fans. So
No,
I love
absolutely.
you all.
That's another thing that just kind of keeps coming full circle is, and one of the things I think of the many things that we love about you, Amber, you're so appreciative of the people. You're so appreciative of your community and of your fans and of the people that support the show and motivate you. And I think it doesn't take much love from the world to fill your cup and just make you feel so appreciative of,
For sure.
of everything that you have, and there's an overabundance of people out there that are motivated and inspired by you on a daily basis. So,
Thank you.
it's
That means so much to me. Thank you.
it means, dude, it means so much to everybody. You're like, yeah, thank you.
so wonderful.
Yeah,
That makes me feel so good.
yeah, it's super incredible to see just all the creative people being able to come together and kind of like share their inspiration with each other and motivate each other, and just the circular community that we're all a part of. That we can jump into Dana Ricker's live, we can jump into Matt McIver's live, we can jump into Amber Crowley or Lisa Baker's live, and we're all kind of part of this cool community. Then everybody's in the chat for KitchenKillaz, and we get to say hi to everybody and share their songs and share their stories. Marianne Kurt has a new song that's getting ready to come out. She just popped it in the chat. And we've interviewed her as well. We've had Matt McIver on. We've had Lisa Baker on, Amber Crowley. We have some great musicians, great creators.
Absolutely.
And everybody shares of the many things they have in common. Everybody's just genuinely happy people. Like Matt McIver's just a happy guy. Dana Ricker smiles all the freaking time. Amber Crowley she was born with that smile on. And Lisa Baker, same thing. A lot of positivity, a lot of support, a lot of community, a lot of creativity, and just passion. Like healthy passion, which is super cool, and that's absolutely inspiring. Amber, Amber, thank you so much for joining us. Before we get going, would you be down to play another song for us? Would that be okay?
Sure. Do you have a request of anything you want?
Oh man, I'd say let's go to. I saw my man Michael put up a comment up here, and he was talking about
He was talking about
the inclusion song. And
hey, Michael.
You and I spoke about that briefly during the pre-show, and I thought that really I think that resonates with our entire community. So would you chat a little bit about what this song is about, and then kind of let us hear it? It would be fantastic.
For sure. This song means so much to me. It really does. Now, I had originally written Rainbow of Diversity, and that was from my last album. That talks about the beauty of diversity in society. And Michael had listened to the song and said, well, what about inclusion, Amber? And I thought about it, and he inspired this song. And inclusion, I thought about it, and I don't think I realized before I started researching how important inclusion is to people with special needs. And so I interviewed some folks that have been in wheelchairs all their lives. My cousin with cerebral palsy, and a guy that I run with who has has an artificial leg, and so only has one working leg. The other leg he has got a prosthesis on, and he does a great job, but he wants to be included, and not just because people feel sorry for him, but because of the good work that he can do. And so when I wrote this song, I'm writing it in the first person of a disabled person. It's called Inclusion Song. Here we go. This goes out to Michael. Ask, what does inclusion mean to me? It means acceptance, understanding, and our love is the greatest one of all ability. Giving strength to passion, my living life. It's my first challenge, barriers and strife. And you accept it, not to see my disability.
Man, groovy, baby. I love it. Man, I love that 12-string, Amber.
I know, me too.
Do you name your guitars? Do you have a name for your?
Taylor 12. It's a Taylor 12, but I love her so much. I've only had her for probably, I took us about 5 months, but I just love the sound, and I've gotten such good feedback from people that listen to me all the time that there's a real difference in what they heard on the 12 and on the 6-string. So I haven't gone back to doing the 6-string very much at all. So sticking with the 12-string for now.
Well, I think
I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, it sounds really good. It gives that full kind of feeling to it. Hits all those frequencies, which is just really kind of pretty. And again, it doesn't take very long to realize the dynamic difference and the improved sound that a 12-string provides. Like within a couple of those perfect chords that you play, you're like, this is awesome. This is awesome.
You just get
such a
hooked.
much more full sound.
Yeah, you just get hooked on it, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not very hard to do because once you play, you're like, man, that's how the song could sound with a 12-string. Like, wow, so
it's a
awesome.
little more strenuous to play, you know. It
And
is more
tune, but yeah.
strenuous. And tune, because you're pressing on 2 strings instead of 1.
Sure.
But you know, with I just love the sound so much, so I love it.
That is
Thank
awesome,
you.
Amber. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get going, I'm going to give you the field is yours. Tell the people what you've got going on. Use that one beautiful camera right in front of you, and tell everybody what you got going on.
Well, tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time and 10 p.m. in the UK, Scotland, and Ireland. I'm going to be doing Tiki Tuesday, so that'll be an hour at least of all original music. And then on Wednesday, I have a show for the UK. That's going to be at Crossroads. And then Friday, I have 5 o'clock is Good Vibe Friday. And that's from my Facebook page as well. And the Marvin show, the Marvin Songless show at the Philippines will be Monday morning at 8 a.m. instead of Friday morning at 8 a.m. But it is early for folks. And I always try to post these to my page so that I can, if people don't catch the show, that they can listen afterwards. So... And then, of course, I am posting on the my YouTube, trying to do weekly YouTube videos as well, and TikTok and Instagram. So
I love it.
Hang with me if you're on any of those social platforms. Thank you so much.
That is very true. And Amber, before we get going, would it be okay if we ended the show with YouTube video? You Are Truly Beautiful, feel good original song. Would that be okay?
You are beautiful. You are KitchenKillaz. You are beautiful.
I like her. She's fantastic.
Big hugs.
So make sure you guys check out Amber's YouTube channel. Absolutely incredible. She's growing subscribers like nobody's business. And we're getting ready to play a song that she had added called "You Are Truly Beautiful," a feel good original song by Amber Crowley. Added August 31st, 2021. So not that long ago. The definition behind this: do you know someone who needs a boost in their self-esteem and confidence? The original body positive image is there about true beauty inside and outside.
Yeah.
Truly Beautiful by Amber Crowley.
Yep.
2020 is a positive thinking songs for all ages. I like it. I like your positive thinking vibe you have there, Amber, for all ages. Doesn't matter how little, tiny, or how tall and wise. Everybody.
Everybody, stay positive, y'all.
Everybody, stay positive, y'all. Like Matt McIver said, if you need a little touch, just a little itsy bitsy bit of inspiration that'll motivate you for your entire week, hang out with Amber Crowley for 14 seconds.
You are so
hang out with Amber Crowley for a few seconds, and I guarantee you'll be smiling before you even know it.
Oh, yeah.
Like before you even know it, you're going to have a smile on your face, you know. So, Amber, thank you so much for spending some time with us. We're going to end the show with this YouTube, but if you don't mind hanging with us for a little bit, Amber, as soon as the show's over, we'll have a little post-show. We'll wrap it up, answer any questions you have. And again, we know you're busy, and we most certainly appreciate you taking some time to speak with us and to speak with our community.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Good luck with the album release coming out in just a couple days. Pre-release on Apple right now. Amber Crowley is now on TikTok, baby. What's up? And check out her YouTube channel as well. Please like and subscribe. Follow her on all social media. Hope you guys are digging it and having a fantastic evening. And here is You Are Truly Beautiful, a feel-good original song by the amazing, the illustrious, the magnanimous, the incredible Amber Crowley.
Thank you.
Don't cry in the mirror, afraid you're not good enough. Try the image nearer, you'll reveal the soul I love. Color Photoshop, perfect people, Photoshop for all to see. The superficial faces, but your true beauty lies in. You are truly beautiful, just the way you are. Beauty on the inside and outside, you're a shining star. Don't let that cup of negativity pour you a drop of doubt. You are truly beautiful, inside and out. Let your soul shine like sunshine. Your smile lights up the earth. Believe it, you will see it. Your essence of self-worth. You are truly beautiful, just the way you are. Beauty on the inside and outside, you're a shining star. Don't let that cup of
I love her. She's just fantastic. A huge shout out to Amber Crowley for joining us tonight. An absolutely incredible song. You are truly beautiful, 100%. And it's so good to have Amber joining us tonight. There she is for one last time, ladies and gentlemen, on the Kitchen Killaz show, Monday, September 6th. Look at her, love her, take a snapshot, everybody. Just pin it to your ceiling, and when you wake up at night and you need a little bit of positivity, just glance up there at the beautiful angel that she is, there taped to your ceiling as Amber Crowley stares down at you with love and inspiration. We love you, Amber.
Thank you, Amber.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
You got it. Thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight. We most certainly appreciate it. And again, good luck with the new album coming out. Thank you for playing some songs for us. It was so cool. I think my positivity cup is filled for the next 4 weeks. Like it doesn't take much. And Amber Crowley, thank you so much, and keep doing exactly what you do. We love who you are, and thank you for inspiring all of us, man. We really appreciate it. Oh, she's so humble. I love her. She's just fantastic. So, Amber, if you don't mind hanging in the green room, you can eat all the food in there. You can do whatever you want to do in there. We got Ralph and Janice in there to take care of everything and make sure you're okay. I just made up those names. If there is a Ralph and Janice, let me know, because I got to have whatever some of that is in your coffee cup. And we hope to talk to you very soon. And again, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Yes, thanks for listening, everyone. Thank you.
Awesome. You got it. Fantastic, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We most certainly appreciate it. We got a Wednesday Patreon only show at 7:05. If you guys are interested, join us at patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. We'll add you to the private Facebook group.
Think we can get you to play that new song again?
Probably. I'll see what I can do.
For our lovely patrons?
Yeah. We rocked it last Wednesday. It went pretty smooth last Wednesday. That was pretty smooth. So it was nice. I'm glad I got through it. I was like, man, I'm playing it for the close people.
You can do it.
Yeah. That one pulls on the heartstrings.
I might jump in on guitar.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Join us for as little as $5 a month for exciting extras and sneak peeks. Make sure you head over to patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors: Wayne Dench Incorporated, EMS Mobile Detailing, Castledore Studios, Tonatory Restaurant and Marketplace, Lakeland Barbecue, Lakeland Ice Cream Company, Art House, our good friend Sarah Shrulak making it happen, and the Coffee Shop of Horrors with Jonesy's Escape in Tavares and their HQ in Montverde. So we appreciate you guys spending some time with us tonight. Be sure to find us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. Email us, twitch.tv/KitchenKillaz, Facebook.com/KitchenKillaz, and Patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. We hope to see you guys soon. We'll see you Wednesday at 7:05.
Thank you so much.
That's right. This Friday, we're going to be at our good friend Chris Chapman's house. So we have a fantastic kitchen to crash this Friday. He already shared with me the menu, which will be going up tomorrow at noon on our Patreon feed. So you guys get to see pictures of all the incredible food that are going to be manifested along with the poll for next week and Friday's set list. So join us at all those times and all those places and all those spaces, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Anything final for him, Commodore?
Oh no! I hope everyone had a great weekend, and let's get this week started.
A great weekend.
Let's have a fun time.
Let's have a fun time.
Positivity.
I like this microphone. It's fun, especially when you hit the effects button. Let's have a fun time.
I think you just like that voice.
Yes, I do. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
See you.